Love alone cannot keep a marriage. Although it is important, love on its own cannot keep a marriage. I'm going to list four things in addition to love that can keep your marriage going. Love, respect, communication, working together, and trust. I wonder sometimes because so many young people that are going to marriage say they love themselves. That is why they want to get married. Sometimes I laugh because love fades. There will be a time when the wine will finish. The old wine will get finished. People will get tired of the old wine. And so you need a renewed wine. This renewed wine I'm talking about is not just the love you started with. So at some point in your marriage, love will fade away. There are scenarios where people even get to marry at the beginning, they don't even love each other, not that they are enemies, but they don't love each other. They just met each other and then they decided to get married. Now that is a decision they've made between themselves. And if they work hard together, both of them will bring out a very good marriage that even their children and the society will be proud of. But if you base your marital life on love alone, you will not succeed. So it's not just about love. You have to communicate with your partner. Constant communication builds good relationship. Just like you communicate with your God, just like you communicate with people in your workplace, communicate with your partner. You need to build trust in one another. If you are in a marriage where you don't trust each other, your partner is keeping some finances away from you, it is very wrong. You need to open up who you are, what you earn with your partner, because at some point, that partner will be the right person to be able to access those funds. If you hide these funds from your partner, then you have breached trust between the both of you, and that marriage will last. Now you need to work together. Sometimes I used to tag this as you see a marriage that is just official, where before getting married, you text your fiance, you talk to her, call her sweet names. In fact, you buy things for the lady, and then when you get married, you come to the house and then you sit down, relax. They give you water to take your bath. You sit down and eat your food, and the next thing you do is to pick up your phone and start chatting. You shouldn't just be an official husband or an official wife. You only talk to each other when you're on the bed. You only talk to each other when there is need. You don't sit down to gist. You don't sit down to play like you used to when you were dating. And so it is important that as married couple, you need to sit down and engage yourselves in communication and also work together. Your wife cannot be in the kitchen and you decide to just sit down and relax. Why won't you help her do some home chores like washing of plates, washing of the children clothes, or even sweeping of the house? Even if you are not perfect in sweeping, try as much as you can to assist. If you don't engage in assisting your wife or your partner in some home chores or some things that you need at home, it will be very, very difficult in a marriage, and that marriage will have issues. It is not okay for the wife to always depend also on the husband, or the husband always depending on the wife. Many times people will say, I'm the one providing the house, I'm the one doing this, I'm the one doing that. Okay, why won't we switch it over? Let the wife be the one working and let the husband be the one taking care of the children or giving birth to the children. There are a lot of things that we need to work together as a team. Marriage is teamwork. Marriage is teamwork. And that is why at some point in marriage, it will get tough to the extent that the love will fade off because it has become an official marriage. You are just being too official about everything. You want to drink water, you have to send your wife. You want to take your bath, you have to send your wife. You want to wash your clothes, you have to ask your wife to wash your clothes. When last did you wash your wife's clothes? When last did you wash the children's clothes? When last did you even walk your children to the school? Or when last you go to pick your children from school? You make sure that you engage yourself only on whatever will bring finances to the family and whatever suits you. But you never work out ways to assist your wife at home. So you need to also work together as a team, as couple, to work together. Next is respect. Most of the time we see marriages where husbands don't respect their wife or the wife don't respect the husband. When we talk about submission in marriage, it's actually talking about respect. If you don't respect one another, there will be clashes in the marriage. And like we have this saying, respect is reciprocal. You as a wife must respect the husband must in turn respect the wife. We are not saying that you turn your wife to be the head of the home or your wife will be the one controlling you. No. If you build this marriage as a team, you will grow. What is there for you to respect your wife? What is there for you to respect your husband? If you want to build a successful marriage, you must put in effort to respect each other. Your opinions, decisions, even when the person makes mistake, respect them and address those issues. Don't be too authoritative in the home. You want to take control of everything. Give other people opportunity to be who they are, and you'll see how your marriage becomes beautiful. Now, going back to love. Like I said, love alone cannot sustain a marriage, but it's very important. So one of those things you can use to build your marriage is try to take your wife out. Some married couples, it was only before their marriage or few months into their marriage that they actually took their wife out. After that period, they are too busy to take their wife out. You've not taken her to restaurants, you've not taken her to a suya spot, you've not even taken her anywhere to just stroll or do anything. You only go to work, go to visit your friends, and then leave your wife at home. When she goes to work also and come back and stay with the kids, you don't even have time for your kids. So you, to build a good family, a good relationship with your spouse, you must make sure that you try to take your wife out. It builds love also. Also try to send text messages. Those love messages you've been sending to her or be sending to him before marriage, why not continue it? It builds this love between you two. And so I'm advising all of us that we should not only depend on love, because love fades. But if we put all these things together, you see a successful marriage. And also, don't give up on God.